regarding websites, I mean, there are a lot of things to say here. Like, do you want me to tell what's crucial on the website? What do you have to pay attention to, or what should I answer?
Yeah, what you have to pay attention to is great. Yeah.
Okay, so first you want your copy to be eye appealing. It means that, like, write short sentences, use bullet points, and make sure you repeatedly hit space, because big chunks of text will repel the reader immediately. Second, you should write customer-centric copy. A common mistake people tend to do with their websites is focusing on the company. That's called company-centric copy. It means that on your website, you talk only about your company and about your product in the form of we sentences, explaining what your company does in detail, how are you, like, different than your competitors, and just mainly talking about your company. So the reason why that kind of approach won't get you enough clients lies in the fact that the only thing your prospects care about while reading your website is what's in it for them. So your only job is to show your target market how you can help them solve their greatest perceived problem, how they can get the result they truly want with your help, and how your solution solves their problem better than any other solution on the market. So a good way to start is, let's say, rewrite all the we sentences and use and I sentences and turn them into you sentences. So you want to make sure you speak to the reader the whole time. That's called customer-centric copy. The important thing to keep in mind is that everything is about the customer, even the about section. So even the about section is not about you or your company. It's still about the customer. So what I often see people do is they talk in the third person singular. For example, I don't know, Dina Chalakovic is a copywriter. She does this and that, blah blah. That's actually not good, because it doesn't allow you to make that initial connection with the reader. So you should always talk in the first person. So, for example, hello, my name is Dina. I'm a copywriter and blah blah blah. And what I also see a lot on a lot of websites is that both the about section and the whole website is not personalized, meaning that if you would, for example, remove the logo and the name of the company, you couldn't tell the difference between, I don't know, 100 websites. They're all the same. So you want to make sure you add personality to your website, and not be afraid of showing who you truly are. Because people mostly are afraid to show who they are, and they're afraid to lose certain clients. And I would say that it's not a point to work with everybody, because not everybody is your ideal client. So don't be afraid to show who you are, because the point is that you find clients that suit you, right? Also, what's crucial on the websites are definitely testimonials. A lot of people don't have testimonials at all, and social proof always have the greatest persuasion power. So definitely put testimonials on the website and make them really visible. They have to scream on the website. And I also noticed that a lot of websites don't have photos of next to the testimonial of the person who actually said that. And adding a photo is way more powerful, because it looks more credible. So always add a photo of the person who actually said that. Also, call to action buttons on website have to be optimized. So it means that the person needs to have needs to have clarity all the time of what they need to do when they're on your website. So, for example, if you want somebody to schedule a free consultation call with you, you have to make that visible. And also to write a call to action button in the first person, not in the third person. So for example, I don't know, if you want somebody to download your free ebook, your call to action button won't be get your free ebook, but it will be get my free ebook. So it's from the point of the reader. So that's important thing to keep in mind, because call to action buttons are like the most important thing on your website, because you want you want people to take action by the end of the reading, right? What else? I told you about the about section, testimonials, call to action. I mean, I told you basically the key parts. The rest are details.
You know, Dina, one thing I'm sure of is if people are hearing this conversation, 95% of people in this world will go and change their website. Based on what you said. And you know, while you were talking, I was thinking, okay, oh, I've done this wrong. I need to go back and change this now. I've done this incorrectly. I need to go and change this now. So you have given so much, Dina. I think, you know, people will have to play this recording twice or thrice over to write down all the points that you mentioned as to how to develop a great website and how to have a great LinkedIn profile. For example, my experience doesn't have any stories. So now I'm going to run back to my LinkedIn and create stories in my experience. So fantastic, fantastic tips. Thank you, Dina. Dina, one thing I noticed that each of your posts have like hundreds of engagements and comments, and there was one which really caught my eye on LinkedIn, and that was the one with a dessert, and it runs home with every woman, I think, and maybe a few men too. So could you share what exactly you've done on that LinkedIn post? And I'm 100% sure that after this, everybody will run to your account to see which LinkedIn post I'm talking about, the sugar-free one. Could you just share a little bit about what exactly you tried to do and how you got so many engagements in that?
Sure. Well, it's just one tagline. The point of the post is that what I said before. So your customers, what your customers care about is what's in it for them. So they don't care about what you do, what your company does. So they don't care about it at all. They only want to see benefits for themselves. So this was an example how to rewrite your copy from being company-centric to customer-centric. So let's say you are a company who makes, for example, I don't know, vegan, raw vegan, sugar-free desserts. Instead of saying we make sugar-free desserts, that would be like the line, for example, I don't know, the title of your company or a restaurant or whatever. And then below that, you would have a tagline, we make sugar-free desserts. So that would be company-centric copy. And customer-centric copy would be indulge in your dessert with zero guilt. So that's just the twist. So the prospect only, like the prospect immediately sees what's the main benefit. So indulge in your dessert with zero guilt, and that will compel them to read more about it, you know, to find out what it is about. So that's just the example of how to change the perspective from talking about yourself to talking to the customer and talking what benefits will your product or service bring for that customer.